sorry. I'll try to explain things on the way over there.
I was scavenging for food. I am rather peckish.
Oh, you need something to eat? I got a couple things on me.
Oh, that would be delightful.
These guys have a chainsaw here.
Oh no, Marthabot, I've come to watch serious farming and to fuck
actually.
Pui blow up out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Really cool.
Fantastic.
I've never even seen one. I think that's one of their storage buildings.
Oh
They'll
yeah.
probably get pissed down there.
Well, I mean, me
Looks like a
specifically,
loot
I was
explosion
kind of,
to me.
going around, checking things out.
This
found
isn't going so well. Camp, you say?
Much of it.
Does a chainsaw mount on your back or
It's
hold
like
in your inventory?
it's like some kind of summer camp.
I don't know.
Looks like some people moved in there. I didn't even realize until I was inside the wall that there was some people kind of moving around. And, I kind of radioed everybody, and they came over there to make sure everything would be okay.
Excellent. A camp, you say? There was a time in my youth, Vincent, when I went to a camp. The other children, they did activities such as canoeing and archery, while I was more inclined to look at the insects around and the fish, and it was a good time for me. I'm not sure they had such a good time.
Maybe they got things like that over there.
Fish and insects? I'm hoping so.
Oh, maybe.
You're just embarrassing yourself now, Marthabot. Oh, Marthabot.
4 or 5 people living there, I think. They had a bunch of tents and stuff set up.
They all look fairly healthy. Perhaps they can give blood.
I don't know. It was too dark to get a good look.
Did you recover your device from yesterday, Vincent?
Yeah, about that. It may have fallen off.
Oh,
Maybe the wind blew too hard or something. Couldn't quite track it down.
very interesting.
Don't you worry. I'll try to find another one, or find some stuff I need to make another.
Last all my mods might be gone. Okay, thanks for being a good sport with Marthabot. I'm out. Okay, of course. Thanks, Marthabot. Thanks, Poopy. Come back. You come back now, you hear? I'm going to turn off my flashlight so it doesn't burn out. Oh, it may have already
Yeah,
done
that's
so.
probably a good idea. I mean, batteries probably gonna be hard to come by.
If I need to,
Could figure out how to
I will create power with a potato.
with the potato.
You've never seen that experiment before? You can make power from a potato. The energy of a potato, you can harness it. It is, regrettably not a lot of power, but it is an interesting trick.
Could you make a flashlight work with it?
Probably just for a few seconds and not much more, but perhaps that would save the day.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that sounds like kind of a good idea. Summer God. Oh, if we could have some kind of a potato farm, figure out a way to make it kind of run on things. Maybe that'll work.
Well, that's, while a interesting hypothesis, it's a rather ludicrous one, but it would be better to just eat the potatoes, I imagine.
Yeah, maybe solar power would be better.
Yes. Yes. Harness the everlasting power of the sun.
I think we're getting close.
It appears that we're always traveling at night now. Under the cover of the moon, we lurk as the Zeros stagger. One day we will block them out, just as they have blocked out so many lives.
Yeah. Can be real stealthy. I got my Yellow raincoat and everything.
Oh, pardon me.
You coming down with a cold, Doc?
I'm not sure. Perhaps I have allergies.
I think they, those people in there said something about they had a doctor or something like that.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe they studied some of the zeros or something. Maybe they found some stuff out. I don't know.
We can only hope. Parker with the usual rhetoric.
Sound resumed.
Yeah, Parker was talking to him.
Might be speaking to your doctor there. I'm sure they won't be too long.
Intriguing. I do say so myself.
You read the sign, Doc?
Well, I'm not fluent in Russian, but, or Russian, or whatever dialect this is. Fairly interesting, though, it appears. Some sort of camp, back in the day.
Yeah, maybe it was like a summer camp or something.
Are you feeling alright?
Just this.
Woozy at all?
Doctor.
Xander, it's you again.
See you.
Good to see you. You have returned on your temporary contract. Good to honor it.
I'm of course on a
Desicking like a motherfucker.
I couldn't tell if it was you or me.
draw one up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fascinating. Who are you to tell what I would think, Thornton?
Doctor.
Perhaps you should let me use my words, Thornton. Oh, there's many people. This is fascinating.
Excuse me, are you Dr. Samson?
That is I.
Yes, the one and only Dr. Samson is right here.
Well, there potentially could be
Feel at your service. sir.
another Dr. Samson in the world. Potentially not now, so calling me the one and only is very, very presumptuous of you. Sorry, your name again? Sorry, what was it?
Dr. Jimmy Rosenfield at your service.
Oh, yes.
Doctor, apparently Dr. Rosenfield here specializes in surgery.
Surgery, oh, fascinating. Brilliant, even. This is a fascinating place. I've never seen anything like it in Gennaros before.
There's a couple thrown about.
If you say so.
Yes.
This is, what, a clinic for your people? A haven? If you will?
Not my people, no. But, it's just a clinic.
Sophia, I know you're
And a
feeling
pub,
a little
mostly.
busy. And
Clinic.
please do take
Pub.
your time, but at your earliest
Those
convenience,
words sound
it would be,
delightful.
appreciate it if you could sign here.
Would you like a drink, Dr. Samson?
Right by the X, if you wouldn't mind.
I
to protect
shouldn't
you and protect us.
indulge too much, but I potentially could have a glass of something. Your finest, what do they kids drink these days, Vincent?
You are there, you can use my
What are you talking about, like regular drinks? Are you talking about like alcohol?
Whatever would make me more popular with the people.
Oh, I don't know. It depends on what they like, I guess.
I'll get you a glass of rum.
Well, yes, I've never had one of those before. That sounds delightful. I mean, with this being the new world,
Absolutely.
might as well live a little. Thornton,
It says,
what have you discovered?
I hereby state that any and all experiments,
Well,
samples,
this is a interesting place. What have you discovered about it?
was completely by my consent. I am solely responsible for these actions, and any ailment that occurs from the procuring of said samples, testing, or experiments are my responsibility. And
What
not
is
the
this?
responsibility of
Oh,
the entity that is responsible. Thank you.
fascinating.
So remote. I accept that it's been barely touched.
You're a little quiet, Desmond.
No, nothing missing now.
Sound muted. Sound
Although I'm not sure if we have
resumed.
permission to enter. It would be quite interesting to have a look around.
Well, there's a note in the bag over there, of the upper chimney, to be honest.
Yeah, we really, I mean, the hunting trails around here, you size yourself, I mean, they're pretty dead. We really need to start to move out a bit, trying to find better trails.
Seems that they have some sort of
Yeah,
military medic with them.
I don't know if
Going
there's
by
even worth putting up any rabbit snares or traps here.
There's a note. This
Once they give you
man spoke about a note.
I mean, there's all the barriers are still left on them, so it's like...
Drew, is that you?
Yes, it's me, though.
Read this note. Clinic rules. Mind your manners. Knock, for Christ's sake. Keep the door shut. We don't need no moogly-wooglies inside. Medical staff are trained in the use of firearms. Brilliant. Dr. Jim, Office 1, Dr. Jimmy, Office 2, nothing. Office 3, Combat Medic Philip. Combat Medic, interesting. Intriguing. What have you?
Samson.
Right, Rosenfield,
I
yes.
have a picture.
Oh,
It's half rum and half coke. I hope you enjoy it.
Is there any place to get like water around here?
Water? Down the hill, there's a town with a pump in it. The closest water source is
Yeah,
Also,
I mean,
But I can't
down
that
way.
yes. They say it's the fire, the burning of the fire. But I do also taste mostly a lot of the, what they say, the cola. Not much of a drinker of the cola myself. Not good for your teeth and your other things, but this is a treat.
Oh, Dr. Samson. Who am I to talk to about donating some blood to you?
Thornton would be the... Excuse me. Just enjoying my drink here. Thornton is my assistant. He is very likely the one to do the procedure. Let's seek him out, Rosenfield.
With the blood samples, and since I
Thornton?
have no knowledge of what you do in the lab, I was wondering if you two could enlighten her. Oh, Dr. Samson, perfect.
Thornton, Dr. Rosenfield here was interested in procuring his own sample. Perhaps you could entertain him?
Oh yes, of course. I'll explain when I come back, miss. Very simple, to be honest.
Well, anything that can be explained, can be explained in layman's terms, yeah, obviously. The blood that we take is often compared to that of an infected zero, as we call them, and the blood is then looked at through our microscopes when we are able to use them with our various light sources that we have procured. And we then mix in medications as we see fit, and have procured certain serums out of these mixtures. These serums, the hope will one day become a cure for the infection, so to speak. Not so much for the people of today, as the majority of survivors are probably already immune, but more for the survivors of tomorrow, the newborns, the children, as they speak. Those are the ones we are concerned about at this point. So any sample is going towards the future of mankind, and is obviously of great importance.
Yes, well, thank you for that explanation, Doc.
You okay, Doc?
Yes. Who's kicking the fence? I heard a noise.
You really think there's children left, Doc?
There?
Yes.
There.
That is an obvious question, and an obvious answer is yes. And if not, I am quite sure you are familiar with the ways of procreation.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure a child could survive any of this. I don't expect we'll be finding any.
That is a pessimistic view that I do not hold. But you are more than likely not as informed as I. Yes, children must be brought everywhere. Was I being rude? I apologize. Who was I being rude to? Vincent, was I being rude to you? I'm sorry.
No matter. No, it don't matter.
No, yes, children would be essential to the future. If we do not have children, there is no survival.
I think it's probably just a touchy subject for him.
Oh. Who?
You know, what was his name again? Xander?
His name's Xander.
Oh, King, yes, yes. What was the problem with him?
Well, something you seem to have said has made him distraught, as per usual.
Is he yelling over there?
I didn't hear anything.
Yes. Drew knows what he's talking about, obviously.
Well, I hope that answered any of your questions. Were there any more concerns you had?
That's obviously very, very useful helmet you have found there.
Yeah, this is
late to the party.
kind of big on me,
Yes,
but protection is protection.
very well in depth, and it seems that the
How is your head feeling?
any more questions?
Fine.
Look to the left. The other side. Delightful. Very good. Where's Rosenfield? That man intrigues me.
Right here, Doctor.
Oh, there you are.
Doctor says he has.
I'm not sure if I have what the children call drunk, but you intrigue me. You are a doctor of surgery.
Well, to be fair,
How many surgeries have you performed?
Fifth Avenue to try to understand
12 in my lifetime. I'm only 20.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. And what do you find to be the most difficult surgery you have performed?
You must go down every
Heart
avenue, making
surgery.
sure that, you know,
Heart surgery.
nobody really knows.
Yes,
where
yes, the dynamics of the heart are rather complicated.
really detect many leads.
Getting in there and getting all...
was.
Research everything. Here at Samson
I've learned a bit
Pharmaceuticals,
more
we
about it
are
as in my research.
very
so
thorough, and
I try.
we
Research,
take our
yes.
time to think of
Delightful.
every possible outcome, and
What do you make of this world we live in, Rosenfield?
Being a
Just there, hope there's a cure.
Myself as well. I am working hard. Rather than sitting around and
Yeah, so to answer your
complaining.
question, well,
As a few of the people we have met, some of the people we've met have even been opposed to the idea of an infection, if you can believe that.
The serum needs to be made of, but more so what it should not be made
There
of.
needs to be a cure. People need hope.
Yeah.
That is a very, very logical outlook. Without hope,
Yes, well, all
there's only death.
which is good reason.
Exactly.
do we test? Yeah.
Rosenfield, this is my colleague, Drew Fisher here. He is a security personnel. Fascinating story, this one. He was saved by a group of slavers and then forced to work for them. I met him as the slavers had one day captured me, and he did his best to help me escape.
Yes,
After being kicked out of the slavers group, I have now recruited him myself. He's a fascinating individual.
would you mind coming with me for a moment?
I really hope he does not betray me, but he seems trustworthy at the moment.
I'm sure I'll assure you. He seems like the trusting type.
There's your mic.
I know the type that will look like they'd betray a man at the drop of a hat.
What?
They used to be in the mafia, you see.
Something.
Sound muted.
Very intriguing. Mafia, you say? Where were you located?
Speaking of Sicily, in the wine country.
You say Italy?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you say Italy?
Oh, well,
Sicily, yes. In the wine country.
Intriguing. You don't sound very Italian.
English born and raised.
was wondering if
And
we
then-
My birth father was head of a very
explaining
big
that
crime
we
family.
only use volunteers, and we
And you
do
brought to Chinaris
we don't test
to
them
help
here,
with
that
the
it's
infection?
too dangerous, or we feel that there's
No.
too great a risk. We like to take things slow and
I was
make
brought
sure
here by my
everything
own
is done
pleasures.
right. And Mr. Drew here, he actually was injected with the
Parker
first
is
batch of
a rather loud
By my
talker.
father.
first serum we tested. It was not very
Most of the time when she is talking, I cannot hear myself think.
But he seems to have recovered nicely. Have you, Drew?
Would you like to go nearby the clinic?
I would appreciate that. Maybe have a look around.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
We know not how to. We know how to not.
Sword.
Turn on the light.
Intriguing.
That is very important. As a large corporation, that
It's a very old weapon. I usually have it in my cane, but decided to put it on my back.
Good place for it, I suppose.
Well, it's so people don't view you as a threat.
Yes, brandishing a sword could be considered a hostile thought.
This office is mine.
Intriguing.
It's not much, but
A place
my
to
examinations in here.
sit and think, obviously, as well.
Yes, a very nice one too. Storage room, not very much in it so far. There's some spare.
Getting a tour of a place.
Yes, Thornton. Fascinating, isn't it? Even a stretcher, eh?
Things. Yep, we have 2 of those in the office.
Water tap.
And this is the combat medic's office.
Combat medic, you say?
He set up his stretcher. Yes,
Interesting.
he's been trained. He's a quiet one. But he's very efficient at his job.
I wish my assistants would be more quiet.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but
And that's the change,
I wish my boss had half a brain.
I have a full brain, thank you very much, Thornton. Perhaps you will have none.
I was just joking, Doctor.
If you would like to
to
be...
talk to your employer.
Thornton means well. He gets a little frazzled at times because he's, not the thinker that I am, but he has potential and promise.
That's all you can ask for nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah, he means well.
Very interesting. Medical clinic in the middle of the forest, and it's very, very interesting. Save lives and heal. And if you were to perform surgery, you would have obviously an operating theater.
Actually, I do my stuff privately. No operating theater, mostly, but
Yes, but I mean, you would have obviously a place to set up. Not just your office, I imagine.
no, we do have a place to set up.
Fascinating.
It's not complete though.
I am intrigued by your clinic, Rosenfield.
Well, head of maintenance here.
Well, thank you.
He did excellent work. He still does excellent work.
Well, I try to give it a shot, but don't always have the proper.
How is the perimeter looking? Is everything hunky-dory, as they would say?
Yeah, there's no affected within the walls. There are a good number of holes in the walls, and the entire southwestern side is just open.
Well, it would be very hard to find a completely fortified area nowadays, but there is enough buildings to set up and defend. The front wall intrigues me.
You mind if I take a look?
We're gonna be here for a while. I'm running low on water.
Yeah,
I'm just
running low on water.
There's a
That I am.
water pump down the hill. If you want, you could follow me. I'll show you to it.
Sure.
I will join you. I am also in need of some water.
You coming,
I
cowboy?
wouldn't mind tagging along with the gentleman if would not.
Make it an outing.
Yes, Sophia?
Vincent, we're going for water. You, do what you do.
No, I would not mind doing
Okay,
it.
no problem, Bob. You going with us, Thornton?
We will be back. We are just getting some water from our inspection.
Hey Doc, you wanna wait for the guide? I don't want you getting lost out here.
We'll be Sophia. Follow me, James.
Yes. King, your friend in the cowboy hat there. I do not believe I have been formally introduced.
Oh, well, that's Cowboy.
Cowboy.
You can ask him his name.
Yes, Cowboy, what is your name?
He's with me.
Buddy, typically everyone just calls me cowboy, honestly.
I would prefer you to tell me your name. I will not resort to nicknames, unfortunately.
I just go by my last name then, Jones.
Joan, you said?
Jones.
Joan.
Like that little clearance level 7 mishap we ran into, remember?
What? Yes, no. What? I must know your first name, Jones. It is integral.
I think you're just being a little bit needy now. Come on.
No, I have a personal nemesis with the last name of Jones, and I would like to make sure it is not you.
Is he black?
Did he ask me if he was black?
Sorry. The eye patch was flipping.
Yes, if he was black.
No, his name was Ethan.
Black? Yeah. Couldn't possibly be me, if I'm a black guy. For what?
Well, I was not aware of your African descent until you took off your handkerchief there. I apologize. You are obviously not the man, although we were actually not in sight of this man, so for all I know, you could be him.
If you wear a cowboy hat.
Like I just previously stated, I never set eyes on the man, so I do not know. But you do not sound like him. Mind you, he could have changed his voice, which would have been logical for you following us here now, but I believe if you were him, you probably would have killed us all by now. So logically, I would imagine...
You figured out my plan.
Someone point their gun at him. I do not like this, this...
I boys...
Was it...
He gets sarcasm there.
It was a ruse?
It was a ruse.
Oh, very good. My heart was pounding.
I advise you not to use sarcasm in crucial moments. The doctor doesn't quite. He's brilliant, but he does not quite understand some of the social norms.
I'll keep that in mind.
Understanding is not the basis of which it works. It is just not relevant. You must keep your mind open to the factual, logical things in the world. Otherwise, you will not understand it.
No time for ruses.
Well, a good...
There's nothing to worry about with Cowboy Doc. He's a good man.
You mean Jones? Yes, Jones. Okay, yes. Jones is good man. I forget nicknames. Where am I going?
You do know, King, that they do call me mother.
Follow me. Oh, there you go.
Why would you fuck a mother?
I don't think Doc would get that either.
Probably not. It's okay.
Is this some sort of hip trend to fuck one's mother?
That's exactly it. You figured it out.
Interesting.
I'll tell you that.
I guess that's one way to create a new life.
Yeah, why don't we catch up with our guide?
Yes, cardio is good for your legs and lungs.
Yes, doctor.
I wonder, Rosenfield, building a... I guess not building, but settling in a clinic so far away from water seems disadvantageous.
No, it's not that far. One of our men taking that next. Don't worry.
Oh, that was sufficiently startling.
Seems to be the one.
Intriguing.
We have to.
What is it?
Nothing special.
Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind waiting for just one moment, or I believe,
No need to slow down. I have excellent cardio.
I was
Look at him go.
wondering if you were procuring a sample from...
No, that one was not special of any sort.
Yes, well, we refer to them as patient zeros. I understand many people have quaint nicknames for them, but we prefer to refer to them as such.
I just call them infected.
Yes, well, that's one of the more logical ones I've heard.
You see, the problem with that, Rosenfield, is what if I become infected by, say, pneumonia? Then am I not infected by something? Am I not an infected individual? Calling me infected would proclaim that I am as one of these zeros, which does not make sense. Fucking ringtone!
You do have a truth in that.
Well, Doc, what if you ran into a Japanese fella whose name was Zero?
Well, I suppose there's everything. Anything could happen.
The likelihood of me running into a Japanese man with the name Zero is far less greater than me meeting someone who is infected by, say, pneumonia or cholera or anything of the sort. So I will use my terminology, if you do not mind.
Honestly, I've known more people with herpes.
Herpes, yes, a sexually transmitted disease with slight itchy, and not a lot of prescriptions you can do for that one.
No, not a lot.
Learning so much new today.
Oh, gee. Who would have thought today would be the day I met Samson Pharmaceuticals?
Oh, have you heard of us?
Our name precedes us.
Did you guys use some like heart medication?
Yes, potentially.
Well, we made all types of medication, really.
We did have beta blockers, that sort of thing.
That's what I was wondering.
I forget the name of it.
Do you happen to have any on? Do you happen to have any around?
That would be a negative. Not on my person. Perhaps there is some at one of the stores, the storefronts, or perhaps even one of the one of the places which we will resort to clearance levels.
Well, yes. Yes, unfortunately, the location of said places are strictly for clearance level members only. But if there is anything that you are looking for in particular, I suppose we could
just
keep
a 50
an eye
milligram
out.
dose of atenolol.
Well, I will make a note of that. One moment.
You yourself have a condition,
What is your name, madam?
Rosenfield?
Morphans. And an enlarged aorta.
Devastating. But, definitely survivable.
Kind of survivable.
We just mustn't run too fast for you.
I found
You
these,
let us know.
on a table in the house.
It's fine.
Your eye, what happened to it?
Pardon?
Wound, or was it some sort of infection?
I ran into my father.
You ran into him? Was he holding something sharp?
Oh. Well, that is very useful. I believe that goes with my new...
Yes.
Done, thank you.
And when you bumped into him, he obviously patched you up and healed you,
I believe it's for your weapon.
as one would do.
Yes.
My father is a very complicated man to understand.
I have a similar situation. My father, who is deceased, was also a complicated man. What's up, Catman?
Yes, a brilliant man. He did wonders for this company.
Yeah, he knew how to set up a shop, obviously, but he wasn't entirely brilliant.
My father taught me how to kill.
Interesting. My father did not teach me those skills. He mostly provided money for me to go to school, in which I was I rolled, and that was about the most that that man did for me. It must be nice for a father to teach one skills.
It was a skill I didn't want.
I can see how that would be.
Really neat.
Didn't think I'd need it then.
Oh, that's a decent skill to have.
Quite whenever you were in my line of work.
I know how to kill a fish, and perhaps a bug. I'm getting proficient in the killing of a zero. Oh, I guess there was that one man that had trouble.
Well, yes, but once again, clearance levels that we should not speak of.
All right. It's not really.
A little bit of
Okay.
business, but
You believe that would be public?
that's all right.
You believe that would be a public relations outcry? I've told people the story before. They seem to be okay with it.
If I had been there with you.
Sound resumed.
Not uncommon hearing about someone else dying here. People are assholes. What else do you expect?
There was a good portion of them,
Yeah, especially those clown fuckers.
as you would say, assholes. I never really got the terminology of calling one an asshole. The whole of an ass is actually quite proficient and is quite useful. I do not really understand calling one an asshole, but I suppose.
Bad, Doc.
Yes, but don't we all smell bad after a nice day of cardio?
Yes.
Speaking of which,
Good for you. Keep you running.
the stars are lively tonight. The stars are quite sparkly, as I would say.
He is brilliant.
Is it this way? Is it up there, or is it further far?
What the heck is that, cowboy?
Yeah, up this way further.
That's not a cowboy.
What's the matter, Drew?
Rin? Probably one of my lads.
I imagine so.
No need to panic, they won't harm you. They're just curious.
There was a few of you up here.
No. They follow me out of the camp. They want to make sure that I'm protected.
No, I would.
They
I
don't trust
mean,
people easily.
there's a few of you living here.
Unwanted visitors hiding in the bushes. I don't know if we want to stop here.
Unwanted. Did they say
Some
what
of
their
your
names
men,
were?
Doc?
What their purpose was?
Well, what they look like, then I could tell you if they're my men or not. And plus,
Stop
they're not
and
mine.
mostly black crawl into the bushes.
Hmm.
The fact that he's not coming
Probably
out
them.
after I told him so is very suspicious.
There was no need for hiding. We are just simply walking on a trail, meaning no harm. And if you mean harm, then, well, you are obviously scum of the earth. But if you don't mean harm, then perhaps you can come communicate with us, as any logical being would do.
Ironic that they're on the same path, same location as us. Are you sure that's not one of your men, Doctor?
As I said, it's probably Rin and Luke, and they're probably spying on me like they normally do.
Well, that is logical. They have every right to do so, and I would also like to collect data if someone came to my place and was scoping around.
Yes, but they spy on me with everything.
Yeah, privacy
Like,
is
you can't have anything
low.
private around.
Well, they keep those weapons to themselves. I have no quarrel with them.
Don't worry, they will. They're not the shooting type. They're more the we like keeping to ourselves.
I could riddle those bushes full of holes.
Well, I promised that Luke that we would be on our way soon. I understand that you guys like to keep this place a secret, so to speak.
I apologize. I did not realize that we were breaking clearance protocol of this place.
It's perfectly fine, Doctor.
Howdy.
Howdy,
Actually, I could say it's...
as you would say.
I could say it's an honor meeting you.
Oh, well, I would say the same for you, Rosenfield. You have intrigued me with your obvious intelligence in the field of surgery. Not many
where's your hat?
Not many times you meet someone as young as you, as qualified as you are, as you claim. Obviously, I have not seen you in action, and neither, I guess, have you seen I, so...
An old friend of mine has. Don't know
Why were you skulking around in the bushes?
Sound muted.
You have done surgery since the infection?
Yes, actually. Him and his fiancée, watched.
What surgery did you perform?
Well, I had to reattach some ribs and then, well, get some bone fragments out of a leg. It's pretty nasty.
Gunshots? Or just a fracture?
He was kidnapped and tortured. I think he broke his leg.
Intriguing. In an obvious way that you would not want to fall among that, but intriguing to have worked on such a situation.
Yes. Well, they needed me urgently, and I answered the call. I was out in the supply room.
I do not do much medical procedures anymore, as I have long since stopped doing clinicals, but perhaps one day if someone falls into unfortunate circumstances, you may be of great use.
If you need, I'll answer a call.
And
I had to do it before.
With your expertise, perhaps we could work together on some data as well.
If you wish.
Your skills with biology, obviously, the human body, potentially we could carve up uninfected and get to the bottom of this.
Yes. Honestly, I hope for nothing but a cure to happen.
Ah, welcome back.
Thornton. Vincent.
Sophia.
Yeah, what's going on, Bob?
Has Thornton been behaving like a socially acceptable individual?
Yeah, he's been real sociable. He's like a social butterfly.
What, he was in a cocoon and then sprouted wings, and there's now... Are you calling him beautiful?
Well, I mean, he ain't hard on the eyes, but not really my thing.
Doctor, I've been fine.
You've been fine?
Yes, well...
Why were you fined?
Utmost faith in...
What did you do to get fined?
I have been socially acceptable.
Alright. You say so. I don't tend to believe him in these matters, but there are many things he's proficient in.
Doctor, excuse me for being crass, but the only one who seems to have trouble with societal norms is you.
Yes, well, that's That is what happens when you set your mind to things.
I think it's
Yes,
fine.
well,
Oh, hey, Lucius.
Lucius, my good man.
Did Rosenfield give you any of that rum and coke?
Oh yeah, Lucius.
no, I should say not. I'm fine without such things.
But you must understand this was quite the treat. I believe I am drunk.
Little fire. I was taking a nap.
Here's my radio, Franklin.
Yes. Perhaps give it to Parker. Parker will. She jots down everything, and my memory is good for things, but radio frequencies may not be among them.
Yes, well, I'm Penelope J. Parker. I handle all external and internal affairs of Samson Pharmaceuticals.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, Dr. Rosenfield, was it? I've been hearing that name quite a lot. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet
Always
you as well.
nice to meet someone who believes in the studies of science.
As anyone should. It's kind of hard to find people who want to nowadays.
This is true. There's people are more concerned about killing one another.
Frequency.
That it is. If you need to contact me for anything, that is the frequency to contact me on.
Here?
It's my personal radio.
Alright, well, you are more than welcome to save your paper. I have enough of mine. Paper is, well, it's important, and I know that I would like to keep all the pieces that I can keep.
Oh, thank you.
Feeling okay, Doc?
Yes, Vincent, I do. Yes. Rosenfield. What are you talking about? Rosenfield, yeah, the people that you associate with, don't believe I have been introduced to any of them. My social norms are not what they used to be, but perhaps that is rude. Was it something I said?
Sound resumed.
Server dead? Oh, no.
I don't believe so.
Nah. My name is Lucius. Pleased to meet you.
Lucius, hello.
Alright.
Rin. Interesting name.
Sorry, I was a bit lost.
Rin, remember that one, yes. Sophia.
Where's Luke?
It's a pleasure to, that is the right thing to say, right, Parker? Pleasure to say, yes. Pleasure to meet your acquaintances, as we do not often run into people who are so hospitable.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll second that.
Rip.
Yep.
Oh, is the person who wanted a CR75 still in here?
Yes.
I got you a CR75.
Perfect. Where?
Did the server die?
I think so.
Honestly, I magically acquired it when I found it in the building.
It'll still be there.
Is the server going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you guys think of these people?
You do what
This
now?
was pretty fun.
They seem
We
to have
actually-
entirely
We know Jimmy Rosenfield quite well. The other
I know
ones.
Amy Strange. I know Luke really well.
Yeah, is Amy's not there though, right?
Amy, I think Amy's an alt one.
There's an
Oh.
Oh.
It looks like it just got restarted.
Sorry, cowboy. Hi, my name's Brad. I don't think I ever said hi.
Hello there, Brad.
He's
Hey.
not actually an asshole.
I'm a pretty big asshole.
He's really mean to me.
Let's be honest here. I'm a pretty big asshole.
Yeah, guys, he's super mean. He's
Brad,
super
why is
Well,
Samson
his name is
so...
Brad. Have you ever known anyone nice named Brad?
No.
Never.
User was
Exactly.
moved
Why
to
is
your
Samson
channel.
such an asswipe today?
I will be AFK for like.
What's up, Jack?
Okay.
Is
Hey,
Jack
Jack.
here now?
Jack?
Oh, wait, did you move him up here?
Oh, was he in the lab? Oh, I thought he was in the thing.
No, he's completely,
User was
like,
moved out of your
AFK.
channel.
Oh, okay. I saw him in the lab and I thought it was the lobby, and I was like, "Oh, it's Jake!" And then it wasn't.
No. Nice try.
I like how we just randomly stumbled across Strangeland Pub.
I thought it was gonna be like Aurora in them.
Yeah. They're in Novo right now, but it's not robbing people.
Oh.
Wow.
That's weird.
Nah, they're not robbing people. Black Carries is eating people.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Really?
Black Carries is a cannibal.
Why?
Why?
Let's go
Fucking
find
do it.
them and get cannibal samples of cannibal.
Mute cannibals. Yeah, let's
If anyone's gonna be able to identify human meat, it's gonna be us.
Back up.
Why? It just looks like meat.
No, but like, it'd be like Thornton's a geneticist and I am a biologist, pharmacologist. Maybe you.
There'll be a tattoo on the slab of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, human.
Oh, they branded this cattle. Nope.
It's got like a
That's
little
a
heart. It's got
fly.
like the little heart tattoo with an arrow it saying "Mom" on it.
But Samson would definitely be able to. He would be like, "That's fucking human meat."
Are you sure?
Oh fuck yeah.
It doesn't look any different, I'm assuming.
Well, it would look slightly different, but it's not even that. It's just that, like, the cuts would be very significant, like the muscle, like how the actual tissues are put together are completely different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I suppose there's that.
Like a human femur looks completely different from pretty much every other bone you can think of.
That's true, yeah.
Schooled science, yo.
Did anyone hear my in game?
Yeah, like multiple times. Mute that shit.
I did. I was like, oh fuck.
What?
My ringtone was going off.
And then his phone would go ba-na-na-na-ba-na.
Is the server pooping out again?
I don't think so.
No?
No,
No,
it's
I can-
back.
Yeah, I'm already on.
You spoken, Dean Cat?
No, I spoke through someone else's fucking mic. I don't know how that works. I don't have the speak thing up. I don't know.
Everyone, be careful.
Okay.
So CR75 guy.
Yeah.
Just gonna close the gate.
You got it, bruh.
Oh, that's right, zombies. I fucking forgot.
Sound muted.
I think there's going to be a couple people going around. Just making sure there's no, as you call them, zeros lingering.
Excellent.
Yeah, that,
There's one. There's two.
It's alright.
Three.
Just a little friction thing.
You can fix up your walls.
We're working on that.
Well, I would imagine that there was not many walls to begin with, as this appears to be some sort of camp. And they do not generally
Yeah.
Where you at?
have a prison
I'm in,
mentality.
right next to Dr. Samson.
I got a message from Dom over radio. He's headed this way, and he's got a new friend with him. He wants to
lovely.
introduce him to us.
Oh,
Rin,
oh,
Sophia.
do you have Do you have Anna?
Rosenfield Lucius.
Yeah, I do.
I am learning. I think I got the names right. I believe I did. There appears to be zero hunting going on. When you say it like that, Parker, zero hunting, it sounds like there's no hunting going on.
You mind if I have
That's like some sort of ruse I just came up with.
What was that, Doctor?
I said, when I say there is zero hunting going on, it is like there is no hunting going on. But really there is, but we are just hunting the affected.
He made a joke. Oh, I think I get it, Doc.
Yeah, he makes them occasionally.
Was it,
Not saying that they are the best I've ever heard, but you can't knock him from trying, I suppose.
Did it, how they say, tickle your funny bone, Vincent? I like that one too, because the funny bone is not very funny. Still professional, despite the turn of events. Very interesting.
That's the only way I like to dress.
Sometimes.
Maybe we should make our departure.
Well, if our security team was not bumbling around in the forest, we could potentially do that.
It was a pleasure to have you.
Should I go collect it?
Yes, so, see, there's the responsible one of the group, the one that I was actually watching out for us. Delightful. Note that in the log. King was responsible. Hey, motherfuckers.
I don't really have much, but
Sound muted.
Yes. I hope to run into you again. This meeting was very intriguing. And I think partnership of sorts will be mutually beneficial in the future.
Thanks.
As it should.
Do you have a name for this this compound? So we can refer to it when we talk amongst ourselves?
I don't think we do. Do we, Rim?
Call it camp. Someone, Vincent.
Amy.
Yeah.
Do you have anything smart to say?
Oh.
Strange.
I call this place Strangeland.
Strangeland. Yes, most likely due to the fact that it is a strange land for most people who come here. I like it. I just
kind of like that.
Dr. Samson, I remember hearing some news of maybe procuring a sample from Dr. Rosenfield over there. I was wondering if that did in fact happen, because if so, I have some documents that I would appreciate if you signed.
ask Thornton.
It did happen.
Pardon?
I already took the samples. He said he threw paperwork.
Oh, okay. Well,
This is delightful. Well done, Thornton.
If you don't mind, we like to do things by the book here. And,
Thornton,
I would appreciate it if you read over this, just this small little contract.
when Parker is
any questions, comments,
Parker is done with her rhetoric, I
what
will
is laid out
have
here,
something to announce.
Feel free to mention.
Of course.
Yeah. Can we speak somewhere, please?
Parker, when you're done with those papers, I have another request of you.
I think right now will be fine. Thank you.
And I'll lend you my.
She is not listening to my words.
It's just a standard waiver, and at the bottom it just asks for your signature. Please do read it carefully and before you sign it. Yes.
Parker, when you're done there, I have another request of you. But carry on.
Okay.
Are you finished, Parker?
Well, I'm just waiting on Dr. Rosenfield. No need to be hasty. Oh, thanks.
Was there being hasty, Thornton?
Thank you. And just so you know, if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns about your treatment here today, or
Rhetoric.
Doctor.
Hmm.
I'm sorry for the interruption there. He tends to do that, and he tries to get on my nerves.
What do you make of this, Vincent?
Well, I've got some like instruments on the bottom. Maybe that was like a listening song.
Actually. Yes.
Very interesting hypothesis.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, your treatment here, or
Maybe it was like
You guys can read this?
music.
samples, if you have any
At a camp
issues,
or something.
any ailments, anything like that, feel free to contact us or me.
One time I knew somebody who went to band camp.
At our radio frequency, you can usually find us at 102.5. We also have yours, so
They have camps for just bands.
That would be.
Yeah, I mean they got camps for like everything.
Right? Alright, well, I'm glad to hear it. Thank
hey,
you
Doc,
very much for your generous
got one
donation.
extra
It is
armband.
much appreciated and much, it will help us out greatly.
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact.
As it should. I should let you know that the blood type is O negative, and it has. Well, I haven't
I don't need this anymore.
touched by those things in a while. So.
There you go.
Everybody was like that. Now that we have
Alright,
security.
Quick, make a note.
Did you have any ammunition for it?
I'll be sure to
yes, it's
get
right
that
by it,
information to either Thornton or Dr. Simpson. I suppose I should go
Maybe
see
like
what
the little phone right there.
what he needed.
Hey, wake up.
Excuse me, please.
Your test for the day or something.
Doctor?
Yes, Thornton.
Thank you for your patience, Doctor.
Thornton, stand there. This may not be of relevance to most of you, but to those, Vincent, pay attention. I would like to, with Thornton's great understanding of work here today, I am promoting him to my official assistant. It is something he has aspired to be all his life, and I would like to grant him clearance level 6.
Well, that's quite a big step.
Right, yes,
Congratulations.
thank you, Doctor.
Hey, congratulations.
Yes. You should be proud of yourself.
You didn't go to a
Yes, I am.
ring, man.
Write up the documents, Parker. That would be, how they say, swell.
Yes, well, I shall work on those as soon as possible. For now, I know I was told by Mr. Luke that this place is how you say sacred, I suppose, and you would like to keep it a secret. I wouldn't want to intrude any longer than we already have.
Sorry,
thank you all for
secret
your...
is just like, just don't tell everyone you see. You can come here if you want. Just,
Are you? Sorry. Are you Luke? I don't believe we've been introduced. My name is Dr. Anthony Quentin Samson. It's a pleasure, right? Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Likewise.
I will guarantee you, we can almost even write that down as a waiver, Parker. We will guarantee you the sacred sea of this place. We will not speak a word of it unless given prompt permission.
Maybe kind of learn them,
Sounds good to me.
I've got no need to learn this.
The fuck am I stuck on?
Maybe like, I don't know, like, you know how to say breakfast, or how to write it anyway.
Breakfast? Oh, is it a schedule?
Yeah, she's saying it's like the morning schedule or something.
Intriguing. Sophia, you speak the language well. It's which is a very useful thing for this place to have you.
I think I'm intrigued.
Not entirely sure what you guys are looking at.
I'm just saying.
There's a schedule on the wall there.
Hello. Wait, what?
Should I think I'm intrigued?
Well, Doc, are we ready?
That one right there.
Dom.
I don't want to take. Apparently corrected.
I don't want to take somebody's stuff.
I don't know. I feel like I probably need to know that
Dom, is this
before
your
it
friend?
kind of turned out the way it did. Yeah.
Wash.
Don't make fun of me.
I guess it's
Don't make fun of me.
good to have proper hygiene when you are at summer camp, I would imagine.
Don't make fun of me.
Morning activity. Morning activity must have been the inspection of insects and other research, I imagine.
Are you talking about me over there?
We just met.
What are you guys talking about me?
Nice to meet you. Nice people, so
It's very interesting. It brings back a thought of normalcy to life.
I thank you. Samson, should we vacate?
Yes, we have. It seems like we have overstayed our welcome. The hospitality has been brilliant, really. Well, but we should probably carry on with our research as Thornton has suggested.
Yes, well, we do appreciate the time that you all set aside for us here, and we really appreciate those who gave us samples to advance our research here at Samson Pharmaceuticals. Thank you for your time and sharing this little piece of your camp with us. It's quite lovely, really.
Also, we are kind of developing our security team now. If you ever, shall we say, have any security breaches that you may need assistance on, we would be happy to lend them if they are not already predisposed. Is that okay to say, Parker?
thank you.
That's all right to offer.
It's a very generous offer.
And, I don't know, if you need help with scouting or something now, I can help, whatever.
Well, it seems like you have useful people here.
He's a great scout.
People who know the language, people who know the area. It's fantastic people to meet. Brilliant, even.
Not a problem whatsoever.
Lucius, Rin, Rosenfield, Sophia, and Luke. We bid you adieu. I don't believe I missed anyone. Did I miss anyone?
Well, don't think so.
Delightful. Parker.
Well, I suppose we'll take our leave now.
Parker, bid them adieu.
Have a wonderful evening.
Good luck.
Oh!
I was in the middle of doing that before you interrupted me. I do apologize for him.
Feel free to come again.
We shall be on our way, and
I would be delighted.
to those who we took samples from. If you
Take care, everyone.
are in need of contacting us at all for questions or concerns or
Fisher.
anything in particular,
Where's Fisher?
our radio frequency.
Yes.
Hmm.
You have anywhere in mind, Doc? I'm trying to go to?
Well, I was, Fisher, where are we?
What's up, Doc?
We are near Devil's Castle. Thoughts. Perhaps there was two missions that we need to procure. Currently, there was one mission where we must get to the northeast of the province. There is a radio tower by an airfield that Vincent needs to procure a device for. But we also must make that device. Otherwise, we must go to a populated area and continue our research.
I guess populated area so we can get the supplies to make the device.
This is true. I also could probably...
Not too far from Severgrad.
Yes. This
Not too far from Severgrad, that's right.
This idea intrigues me.
Also a hike away from Garashino.
I thought, and we may also be able to, clearance level 5. Look at the lab.
Shall we move?
Yes.
Well, it depends where we're going, really.
It sounds like we are headed to Sverograd.
Alright then.
Or as the French say, Sverograd. Do we have everyone? Vincent, Thornton, Parker, King, Jones, Fisher.
What's up, Doc?
Just doing a head count. Interesting people there, interesting people there. They know some of them know the language, and yet they are positioned in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, fascinating.
It's
Strange you see a clinic in the middle of the woods.
yes, but perhaps advantageous. I imagine at one point or another it would be better.
There's stranger things out there.
Yes, be better if there was a helicopter system. Yes, Vincent. Perhaps we could procure one.
Well, I mean, maybe if we found some kind of wreckage, but last person who said they found a helicopter wreckage said that it was pretty much destroyed, so I don't know.
Well,
If we found one that wasn't completely ruined,
you could rebuild it,
patch up or
obviously.
something. Yeah.
I know where one of those crashes is. Where I found this
Yes, well,
rifle.
even for Vincent, that seems like an incredible feat.
Yes, and I'm sure Vincent is capable.
I mean, you'd have to get a new rotor, all the new parts.
Thornton, if I were to ask for your advice on helicopter building, I would have asked for it. You are now my assistant. You must know. You must know by now that your place is in the lab.
Yes, well, Doctor, happy employees are good employees. Just keep that philosophy in mind. Yes,
Was
please.
Thornton sad? As he had a bad day.
Well, a happy
perhaps
doctor
doesn't.
means fast progress.
Drew thinks a lot. I know this. This
Got
man
one up on the hill.
has very, very
One of the zeros.
concentrated thoughts.
Yeah. Should we take it? Oh, here it comes.
Doctor, step back.
Interesting blood splatter.
Oh, Benny, got something for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I know, 4 whole bullets. You're probably so excited.
Vincent, what my idea is we need to get you some assistance. We cannot have you climbing every tower and building every helicopter. We need to find you an extra pair of hands. At which point I can obviously give you higher clearance and you can command your own crew. Wouldn't that be exciting?
I suppose so. It could be handy to have some people around who know how to build different things, you know.
Like for instance, maybe they could build a helicopter with you.
Yeah.
Who here has the shotgun?
I do.
Yeah.
Here you go, Doc.
Kind of like having different kind of doctors for different kind of things. Right?
Interesting. Brilliant. Thank you, Jones.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I don't know if anybody else is, but I am getting rather low on supplies. Perhaps we should take the opportunity to look
food
for...
or water?
Well,
I may
I'm
have
fine
run
for
out of
right
some
now, but...
Upon a few supplies, I can give you some.
Well, like I said, I'm okay for now,
Well,
but
I
in the
happen
future it
to
will...
know of a stash of supplies just to the south of here.
Perhaps we could double time it and get to a place faster. Fisher, lead the way.
It sounds like a plan.
The stash is south, it's Fairgrad north. It's really up to all y'all.
Good with directions in the south, but I'm kind of out of my boundaries here. Don't know.
That is very unfortunate. King, you know where you're going?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good, good. Maybe you should take from King's example, Fisher. He can perhaps fill some thoughts of logic into your head.
So, Fairgrad, or did you want to try to see if there's anything left of that stash?
Stash? Where is this?
At a small farm to the south of here.
Whereas Sverograd is where, north?
Okay, Severograd is directly in that direction. You can tell north. If you look straight up in the sky, you'll see the Big Dipper. That's the North Stars on that.
I realize. Big Dipper. He's a star constellation?
And, so if we went about that direction,
I believe
pretty quickly.
I believe Jones
Especially if we did some double
is
time.
calling you a fascinating yet beautiful constellation. That's quite the compliment.
Yeah, he's a polite one, isn't he?
Does anyone need a spare pistol? Oh, a pistol? I've got a Mac round I can get rid of.
Yeah, it was awesome, Jimmy. It's fantastic. I think my voice is gonna die from using this accent.
Is that one of us with the flashlight up there?
I believe that is Vincent.
Me, Vinny.
Oh, okay.
Miss Kitty!
Keep walking. We've got 1-0. Weird.
I did catch the reference with Bonnie and Clyde. I was gonna ask, but I was like, it's kind of cool to not know or to not ask and just have that subtly be a thing.
There's a church up ahead.
Fix the leg. Yeah. Yeah.
God, I am so lost. I don't know any of this.
It is a large province. It is a tough thing.
I need a map so I can study it.
That's just a lone church up there.
Thornton, a word, please.
Very eerie to see a church in the middle of nowhere. Same with that clinic.
Welcome to Kvozno.
carry the 4 to equals when the blood is not sterilized. It will be very useful to note that it is not at boiling temperature when it arises. You must then mix it with things. Hail beer.
There's also an abandoned military compound north.
Where?
North of the fairground.
Yeah.
Military compound.
Vincent. Vincent.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey.
Yeah.
Vincent. Hey.
You okay, Doc?
It's a ruse, Vincent. It's a ruse.
A roost?
You're funny, Doc.
What, a rooster?
No, it's a practical joke, Vincent.
I don't get it.
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's a good one, Doc.
Let me try, Fisher. Hey.
Okay. What?
Well done, Vincent.
Sounded nervous? It's just kind of our characters.
Parker.
I don't see anything.
Parker. Is she okay? Parker.
Yes.
Hey!
Are you trying to make a joke?
It's a ruse, Parker. It's a ruse.
Yes, it's an excellent one, sir.
Quickly now, cardio must be... The level must be up.